Most people don't realize it, but the high definition video that you can get out of your cell phone now would require huge cameras about 10 years ago. So I'm gonna show you and give you a couple of tips to help you get the most out of your cell phone video camera. Right off the bat, if you want to start getting really good quality video that you can show to your friends, that you can use to make a video, that you can use to make a documentary, that you can use to spread your faith, the first thing I recommend you do when you use your iPhone for video is to get in close. Standing 10 feet away from your subject is not going to be good. You want to get in there close and fill the frame. If you look at the Apple website and when they show different images of their camera and they're trying to show off how good the quality is, you can tell that the person who took the photo got in very, very, very close. They got right up to the squirrel's face, and wow, it makes the camera and the image look very good because the camera's really close. And when you're shooting video, and we're going to talk about this a little bit more when we discuss sequencing later on, but that's what people want to see. People want to get close into the action. So if somebody's, making a rosary, you get the camera right in close to their hands, and you hold the camera still while they're beating the rosary. And then you take a little bit closer, farther back, and you take a shot of the person's face, because naturally the next thing you want to do is see who's making the rosary. And then you get back into the hands. And so you want to get the camera as close as possible to the action. Because they're so small and so light, they pick up any little movement and it becomes very shaky. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody's home movies, but if you've seen them, they've got the camera and they're kind of like, they sneeze or they do something and the camera's all over the place. It makes you nauseous. Well, when you're using your iPhone, all these little movements you make are extremely exaggerated. So it's very important. If I could give you one tip besides getting close to your action, getting close to your subject, my best tip for you would be to hold the camera still. If necessary, prop the camera up on top of something as an added support when you hit the record button, and then just hold the camera still. People have a tendency to want to follow their subject and pan across and get the whole action. No, go ahead and keep the camera still. Even if your subject leaves the frame, that's perfectly fine. Then stop recording, compose your shot again, hit record, and continue recording, and hold the camera still as possible. As still as you possibly can. Even if you're just holding it still with your hands, there's still going to be camera movement when you're actually watching the video that you're not picking up when you're actually shooting it. So anytime that you can use an added support by putting the camera on something or by leaning up against something, that's going to make your video look 100 times better. So yes, your video camera on your phone is extremely good. It shoots high definition video, but high definition video can still look like garbage if it doesn't have three things. If it's shaky, if it doesn't have stabilization and support, if it doesn't have good lighting, and if it doesn't have good audio. Now your phone is great for capturing video, especially if you get in really close to your subjects, and especially if you keep your camera still. We're going to cover an entire section on audio, how to get audio onto your camera using external microphones, using different techniques, and they're really all going to be the same techniques that are going to apply to cell phones, that are going to apply to handy cams, that are going to apply to DSLR cameras, because the goal is going to be to get your microphone as close to the subject as possible. So if you're limited to only using a phone at this point and you want to get good quality audio, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get the camera really close to the subject. We have a lot of great tips coming your way, including sequencing your shots, how to get great quality audio off of your iPhone. I'm going to teach you how to make a lapel mic using your iPhone headphones. So subscribe. We've got a lot of great content. We've got a lot of great contests. Thanks for joining us. Take care.